location. Everybody, please take a seat, and the host will be right with you. And y'all hear Blackberry right now with her mouth. Yeah. Welcome to Man in the Middle. Show some love out there for going to Mardi Gras. Show some love, throw some hearts up in the air. If you enjoyed the Mardi Gras today, late in the night, I know we still got those beads. We got some AltspaceVr's boobies that Archie is putting together to show the beads. So, you know what I'm saying? So we get those beads. So we're going to be partying tonight.
What up?
Welcome. Everybody should be in their Mardi Gras color tonight. Purple, green, and yellow. That's the Mardi Gras color. We celebrate Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesdays. Everybody should be in their Mardi Gras color. If you could change your color to represent Mardi Gras, we would very much appreciate it.
Let me change it. You can keep your same colors on.
All right, we're going to call our hosts out tonight. They're getting on my nerve as it is. So the first one to the stage is Miss Pleasure Punch. Come on out, Miss Pleasure Punch. Come on out.
She said we're not ready. Pleasure Punch.
Fine. What's up, guys? How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey.
On location. Someone sitting there for Sinead tonight. She couldn't make it tonight, but Miss Dee Love. Come on now, Miss Dee Love. Said that Saxy put together. It's nice.
All right.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Next one out is my girl Blackberry with the nice cheeks on her. Blackberry, come on.
Wow.
Hey, everybody.
Okay, well.
Last but not least, the big mouth herself, Miss Boss Diva 1016.
That's a fucking name right now.
Shut up, Fat Tuesday.
You want to sit right here next to him, boo? Yeah. All right.
Welcome to Man in the Middle on location at Cultures. Fat Tuesday. We appreciate the invite. We appreciate having us out here. This is what I mean about working together. You know what I'm saying? We, although we have it at a different studio, Metaculture said, listen, instead of us competing tonight, let's all do it together. Y'all can come on location. We here, Saxy built the set for us, so we want to thank Saxy. Show some love for the host. Let's get this show started.
All right. Let's make sure.
Happy Mardi Gras,
you are
people.
on air. Make sure you're on air. You are amplified.
Yeah.
All right. Last week with that, we were going to take a break, but we had too many audience members that were not on board with that did not want it. And we do this show for you guys, so we are here for you.
Exactly.
We don't have our DJ, we don't have Nay, because we plans, but we definitely have a fill-in for Nay, which is my very good friend Dee Love. Who I love. That is my
Give it up for
She came through. Last minute. That's what friends are for.
That's God.
That is what friends are
Pointed
for.
fingers tired. Don't get your fingers tired.
It's last minute, you know, and
That's
listen,
right, girl.
If you don't have friends like that, man, y'all missing out for real. Like seriously. Now, our man in the middle, we are going to be bringing him up early because this will be an hour show tonight. Because I know y'all want to go party, you know, and I want y'all to be able to do that. So we have the infamous eclectic Eclectic. Come on.
Yes. Come on with the words.
Yes, baby boy. Yes, we will bring out our man in the middle tonight who lives in New Orleans. Shut up. This man lives in New Orleans, y'all. He has been there for 24 years. So he is going to give us an inside look at to what goes on during this time for this holiday. Aziz, if you don't mind.
Love, y'all. Throw him some love.
Yes,
Throw him
show
some
him
love.
some all the love.
Yes. Yes. Aziz.
Oh,
Y'all don't know these. Y'all need to get to know him.
I can't see my tail, Sassy. Lift up the tail. Lift up the tail. Come on, Sassy.
Wait a minute. Your here's the queen here. Archie gonna make it queen here. Don't worry. Archie got it. Archie about to make it right.
Yes.
All right. Come on, queen. Thank you, Archie. Get the hand clap for Archie fixing that. Hey.
The queen came through.
Come on.
Okay, the queen came through for us, King, baby. You better shut it up.
All right,
girl.
All right.
Thank you guys for having me tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank
you for
I
coming.
thought it was going to be a Game of Thrones kind of thing. You had to fight for that seat.
Yeah, I know. This is a special place to be. You know what I mean? Right.
So something that you guys may not know about Aziz is besides him being eclectic, I like using that word. Come on, anyway. Yeah, so he also speaks in you know more than that one?
Yeah, it's 6 languages. Yeah.
Are you on Amplify? Are you on Amplify?
And on air.
Okay.
And on air. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you speak
Amplify
6?
on air.
I do.
That's impressive.
He speaks 6
Very
languages,
impressive.
people. 6.
Holy cow.
You can't. 6. I'm trying to
I
get that.
get a surprise emoji.
No,
That's crazy.
I speak
For real. It's just one of my necks.
I speak 2. I speak 2. No, actually, I speak 3.
Okay.
I speak 3. Actually, I speak 3. I be forgetting about that one, and I know. So yeah.
Oh, all right.
So I speak English.
What
I
language is
speak
that?
English, of course. I speak Ebonics.
I just said Ebonics. I promise you, I knew it.
Let me add the 7.
And
Let
I
me do
speak
the 7.
and I speak don't fuck with me language. Yeah, I speak don't fuck with me language.
Let me add the 3 because
Yeah.
you definitely want to fuck with me shit too. So
Add it. I heard Aziz speak that.
I think a lot of us speak that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Some better than most.
Mine is English and don't fuck with my money. Don't fuck with my money. English and don't fuck with my money, okay? We ain't got no problems if you don't fuck with my money. We good.
Hey, for real. Yeah, it don't mean that much to me if you ain't bothering my money or my children.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Or my man. Yeah, don't fuck with my man either.
I can't say that, but
Come on, man. I will say 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna go to him and not the female because you know she don't really owe me shit. It's him that owes me everything. So, you know, that's facts. You know, yeah. You know, we know man slum it. So if he going to you, he's definitely slumming it. For sure. But anyway, yeah. So let's get this girl talk out of the way real quick.
Yeah. Let's get the girl talk.
So, for the first part of girl talk and gentleman talk, because we now have a man up here that I would like to participate in girl talk. Let's talk about I hate calling her this, Gorilla Glue Girl.
Well, she is from Louisiana, so this is perfect timing for that.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Jessica, who who put the
You guys
gorilla
know her?
glue in
Hearts
her
if you know
hair.
her, if you've heard about
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, hearts if you know
about
who.
it.
Yeah, hearts if you
Okay,
guys
then.
know, yeah, who we're speaking about. Yes, okay. So yeah, so you guys know this freezes your hair into place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't know that she went to.
I can say that that's not. Don't do people like
She
that.
she went to a craft glue, you know, that a lot of people know about. She went to a craft glue and used that in order to freeze her hair into place. And
Yes.
baby, when I seen the video, I wish we could have put it up here. We should have put it up here. That's messed up that we didn't put it up here. Look at all of you so-called executive produce, and you don't be producing
Ain't
shit.
producing
Because you should have had
shit.
that video up here. Yeah.
Ain't
For real.
producing
That is the one job
shit.
you had that you did not do.
Right.
You only have
For real.
one job.
You only have one job, brother. One job. Yeah. That's some bullshit. But anyway,
He got too many
man,
drinks
this
for
girl
Mardi
went to
Gras.
touch her hair. And like I'm telling you, it didn't move. She's like, it will not move.
She
It won't
said
move.
she
It won't
was
move.
rushing. She said she was
Okay.
rushing. So she just
Okay.
she hurried up and put it on. That's what she said in her interview.
She
I
thought
mean,
it was gorilla
rushing.
snot. That's probably what she thought it was. Gorilla
Yeah.
snot.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
different
You know
from
what? I didn't
gorilla
even think
glue.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what she
true, 'cause
thought.
They do.
Yeah.
But how do
They
you
have a
go
gel
down the
called-
hardware
yeah.
aisle versus the hair aisle? I don't get it.
So
Okay.
did she
Well-
go out and buy it? She went out and bought it. It
She
wasn't something
had
like
to
that
go
was
and buy it.
under
From
her
her
sink
I
video,
mean,
or
I
something.
don't know.
From her
Yeah, what,
video,
Dee Dee?
she had it at home already, and she had
Okay.
used it before, but
Okay.
not on her hair. So
Okay.
when she was rushing, she threw that thing on, and she ain't know that she won't be able to get that thing off. Is what happened.
Ooh, baby.
Baby.
That
What
thing
happened.
didn't move.
That
Did not
no,
move.
period.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
thought
it
it was a
is?
joke at first. Honestly, I thought it was a joke.
She gonna make her man
But
keep all that
listen.
shit in the garage now. She gonna be like,
Let's-
keep your shit in there.
Baby.
And what's funny is her hair was laid to the gods. I mean, it was
To the
laid
gods.
baby.
It was
So,
late.
you
It
know,
was late.
It
Let's
was.
Let's
I'm
keep
not
To the
gonna
sweat
lie.
god.
He was like, should I buy some stock in Gorilla
Hold on.
Glue?
Right.
Oh my
Wait.
god.
So, baby.
No, but let me tell you, this is the thing. You know, we as women, we as Black women, I will say, always are on the lookout for an edge control that actually lays your
Yes.
edges down and keeps them there.
Exactly.
Now,
Let me
that
give you
is a
claps
big
on that,
thing
girl.
with women. Like, you know, yeah, that's a big thing. You have, like, you have women who have tried every edge control on the planet. Every edge control.
Right.
Now, I will give you guys a recommendation of Crown Me Coil Care. They have an edge control called Enthroned Edges that actually works. Like, man, I'm telling y'all, it does. They do the rub challenge, and it actually works. Their customer service is garbage, but man, the shit works. So you still gonna buy it even though their
Shit
customer
better
service is
than-
garbage. Yeah. Listen, yes. But okay. The thing is though, like for edge control, though, the way her shit did not move, she ain't have her hair out of place.
No, there was
I mean,
not one
nah.
hair. Yeah.
Not a
Like you
piece.
can walk
Yeah, there
outside,
really
let that
wasn't.
shit get wet, and it ain't going
Period.
nowhere. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes, it
nowhere.
went nowhere.
That's why I was like, I wonder if Gorilla Glue can I give me some shares in that shit
Yes.
because everybody better have them edges laid.
Baby, they
I
need to
hope
come up with
not.
an edge control or a freeze spray like got to be glued. If I was their marketing people, that's what I would do. Why you tell me to
Oh,
mute my
yeah.
mic, Jerry? I'm gonna mute my mic.
Oh, Jerry and his damn opinions.
I don't know why I mute my mic.
Where
I
is
don't
Jerry? I
understand.
want to see.
I don't
You tell
know
me to
either.
unmute my mic because I'm not muted. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please.
Yeah, I
give
can
us some,
hear you.
If
hand
you can
claps.
hear us, give us some hearts or something. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Because I
hand
see
claps. I
people
don't
can
need no
hear
damn
us.
heart.
All right, then.
Don't give me no
They
hearts. I
good.
don't like that fake love. Just throw me some hand claps. Yeah, I don't need them hearts. Yeah, I don't want that shit. For real.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
okay. I sound underwater. Okay, let me fix that. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, the question for you is, what do you think of this situation, especially with her raising money and stuff, and, from this? What do you think?
You know, I think that this has been like a really controversial thing. Hold up, Brock. I'm talking right now, fam. Thank you. So, man, don't you know I love you.
That's that seventh language coming out. Come on.
Check up the language.
No, feelings about this entire situation. I think one of the first things that like concerns me the most about the situation is I don't think that she was necessarily doing this for fame. I think
I don't either.
But I mean, it was kind of a cry for help initially when she put that video out. So for me, you know, while it's funny, it's still kind of like a traumatic experience, and I don't want to like at the expense of a black woman like continue to create these jokes and make her the butt of the joke. You know what I mean? Because we've all made crazy mistakes. And I think that also, if you look at the packaging, right? The packaging between Gorilla Snot and Gorilla Glue, it's somewhat similar. It's somewhat similar. The idea that you can make that mistake in a nice way, you know, and I think that that's what it is. Now, I've heard that she's hired an agent, and a lot of people are saying, "See, look, she did it for the fame. She did it for the viral sensation." Let me tell you this. It's a smart move. If you have an opportunity to come up, even if you made a mistake or you did some stupid shit, but you have the opportunity to be enterprising, why would you criticize an opportunity to better their lives, right? So that's really my opinion on it. It's like, I don't have an agent. I hope she gets to.
And he was fine.
Ladies,
he was good. He was all walled up and everything. Damn.
I don't know what clothes you were.
Look the doctor up. Make sure you do
look that doctor up, girl. He ain't ashy or nothing, girl. He ain't ashy or nothing. Oh, he old.
That man is a beautiful dog.
Oh, he dark and
Yes, I like a man that's dark.
I like him dark.
Baby. That's dark,
my motto. You know my motto. The darker you are, the more I listen.
But what's wrong with dark and ashy though? You can't be dark and ashy.
Yeah, I can't be ashy. Light skin man. Y'all too pretty for me.
I like a light skin. I like pretty.
Yeah, no, I ain't in the light skin man. That's just the truth. Like I feel like I could slap you and you won't take it. Yeah, see. Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's because you ain't met white chocolate yet. That's because you ain't met white chocolate yet.
To this one. He was chocolate. Oh, you ain't trying to throw somebody out there.
Ridiculous.
Okay,
you silly.
You guys.
Right.
So, like I was saying though about the Gorilla Glue, they definitely should monopolize the situation and make some money off of this and come up with an edge control or spray. Because people seeing how that shit laid that shit down. Women seeing how they laid that shit down. They're going to buy it. They are going to buy it. I cannot
for those lace wigs. For those lace wigs. That's all they need. A little bit around there. Yeah.
I get they could be making lots of money. Ridiculous. Called the Gorilla Glue Challenge that's going around. Don't do that shit, please.
Oh, the guy did it with a cup. I saw that. Yeah, they do have a Gorilla Glue Challenge going around.
That's so dumb.
I think
they got challenge out of anything.
Right.
I bet I won't be participating.
I think when they do those challenges, it's like a reason to see how many people they can make someone do something like that. It's dumb.
And people do it too. How many of you, because we do know that they definitely do the challenges all the time. How many of you, the panel, have actually taken part in any of the challenges? Have any of you taken part in any of the challenges?
I
have taken part in none of
many.
I'm a because everybody doing it, I'm not doing it. Period.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
I'm a grown ass woman.
Okay. I don't do
I'm a grown ass woman.
That's
for the kids.
You know what I mean?
Well, you like to challenge people, but you like to challenge people at these.
You like to challenge people,
But you like to challenge people, for sure. Definitely. All right. Okay, so to our topic tonight, we're gonna get into it, but I do want to last part of girl talk. You know, during Mardi Gras, I've never been to Mardi Gras, so I don't really know the logistics of these challenges. But one challenge that we know about is the bead challenge, where I guess you collect the most beads, and the way that you get them is by bearing your bosom area. So and bare, right? Do you have to have on a bra, or do you have to actually show your bare breast?
I think you got a flash or something, right?
It's just a flash.
Let's be
Go ahead.
so there's only one area of town where that really goes down. That's in the French Quarter on Bourbon Street, right? If you do show anywhere else in Mardi Gras, you either go into jail or somebody's gonna curse you out. So it's
okay.
Mardi Gras is and I'll tell them when I start talking about Mardi Gras a little bit. It is very much a family event, right? You know what I mean? All ages. It's like a cultural celebration. So people who are out there flash, it's mainly for the tourists. You know, there's two separate Mardi Gras. There's tourism Mardi Gras, and then there's like the genuine, authentic kind of expression of life, right? Which is carnival in general. So we see like spread all across the world, from Trinidad to Brazil to, you know, Italy, New Orleans, all over. So.
Yeah. All that I know about Carnival, I learned from Rio, the movie Rio. So that's what, you know, with Blue,
and that's
the bird, and
that's a special time. Brazil is really where it's at.
Yes, but I would collect no beads because I ain't flashing nothing. Got me big. I'm about to flash my boobs for some 99. I don't buy the beads, and I want the beads in the Dollar Tree.
You will be, if you come to New Orleans and you do that shit, you will be highly judged by every local. It's everything.
Hell yeah. I'm judging you. Local. Like, what? Yeah. Don't do that dumb shit, y'all. Don't do it for real. That's an authentic part of celebrating Mardi Gras. No, it ain't. That's just an excuse for a hoe to be a hoe. That's
no comment. No comment. No comment. No comment.
No, I want you to comment.
No comment. I might have been a hoe a couple of times down there in New Orleans.
You gotta be a hoe, just say that. Don't use that as an excuse. If you want to be a hoe, just
my God.
All right, let's get into this topic. We will be cutting the show short, as I said earlier, because we have other things that Metaculture is doing tonight, and we believe in accommodating one another, and so we're going to cut this short. So let's get into the topic, and the topic tonight would be if you would take your significant other on a group field trip. Like AltspaceVR, we're planning a trip probably in about September if the pandemic has been not probably completely squashed, but mostly squashed, where we will all meet in Vegas. So we can, because we enjoy one another in here, we want to take it off into the real life. So we want to try to plan a group trip to Vegas probably around September. So you guys be on the lookout for that. But for a trip like that, because let's be honest, we have people that have made connections in here, and you have significant others at home. You know, okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah. Making sure I need some water. I need to take an exit.
That's the new brand.
I'm getting high for Blackberry.
But do you bring a significant other to a trip like that? Because at the end of the day, yes, you're going to have fun. And not saying that everybody will act on it and do anything that you know, flirting, we all do a little flirting, even if we have significant others. But will you be locked in? You know, you lock in, can't nobody find you.
Exactly, just say online.
Yeah. When you go online, you know, in the hotel room.
the hotel room.
Because if you bring a significant other, there's no such thing as you going online. It's not going to be possible. So
I take a nice vacation to be online with my significant other. They're the person I'm online with.
Listen, that's different. But as I said, we have people in here who are making connections with people.
That is
flirting.
true too.
But
and they could join us. So
we know. Yes, we
yeah, I think that's
we'll get to them. But what do you? Okay,
I'm
so
just saying
those
relationships made on here would bloom out there. It's like a
baby, they
whole
doing
rose bush thing I got going on.
They doing way more than blooming. Yeah, they doing way more than blooming. But man in the middle, what do you think about that? And after you tell us what you think, if you can go into a little bit of the history of Mardi Gras in New Orleans, we'd appreciate that also.
Yeah, most definitely. So, I think that, of course, if you're making connections in here and you have to begin other at home, like that's something that you got to be honest with them about, right? So I think that if you're having those conversations and you have that conversation and you figure out what is best for you in your relationship, and it also depends on the parameters of your relationship, right? Some people are in open relationships. Some people have relationships where they can be honest and open with their partners. And I think that that's always important, right? Especially as you continue to build and if you find and you fall in love with individuals. In another space, that's important. Now, as far as like the concept of bringing sand to the beach, like I think anybody that thinks of bringing sand to the beach probably shouldn't be with that significant other anyway, because it means you're looking for something outside of what it is that you have, right? So like if you don't have an arrangement where you can be open and honest with your significant other about your emotions and your feelings and the types of things that are going on with you in your relationship, then you need to explore something else, right? And you need to make that your priority.
Right.
So that is to me like the most important way that like you can handle things is always with a certain degree of honesty and well, not a certain degree of full honesty and transparency. And understand how it may impact all parties involved. So hopefully, like we'll see what happens in Vegas. I think that a lot of people are going to be really interested to see what happens in Vegas, right?
Didi, you need to
you need to watch.
I'm good. She said that.
Nobody in this club will ever know. Y'all will never hear about it.
I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna get y'all.
To tell.
I'm gonna have fun regardless. Period.
Hey.
I'm gonna have fun regardless. Period. Okay, best to believe I will be traveling alone, and I said that. I'm traveling alone.
Okay.
You're gonna be my boo outside all space.
I will not be traveling alone.
Well, she's very clear.
Safety.
She's very clear.
Yeah, for my own safety, I will not be traveling alone.
Okay.
I'm already packing. Ain't no way in hell I'm about to be. I ain't even about to play myself like that. Hell
You said I'm not about to play myself like that.
Hell no, I ain't about to play myself like that. But I don't. My baby will be right there beside me. Hey,
That's so funny.
Protect me, baby. Protect me. These AltspaceVr's, woo, they will get you. Hey, they will get you messed up in here. They'll get you messed up in here for real.
All space streets are dangerous sometimes.
They are. Cutthroat city.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You better not.
Boss is gonna go home and put them iron bars on her AltspaceVR home.
Oh my God.
Y'all ever seen an AltspaceVR mansion with iron bars on the windows?
Wow.
Listen, I want no part.
So, Dee, can you tell us about the New Orleans Indians for Mardi Gras? Some people don't know about that. They're gonna be wearing these colors tonight. Soca event. I would like them to know about that.
So one of the things about Mardi Gras, right? I think that a lot of people, when you come to New Orleans or you see kind of what the representation of Mardi Gras is, it is typically really. Can people hear me? Everybody, can I get hearts if you can
Can
hear me?
y'all hear him?
Can everybody hear him?
All right, cool. Thank
If
you.
you can hear him, please throw up some hearts.
Right, thank you.
Ooh,
Perfect.
Riri
So
struggling.
when people see Mardi, they see
Okay.
Further Street, they see people getting drunk. They have this idea and this concept of anything goes. You can just go and be wild, right? And like the origins of Mardi Gras itself, Mardi Gras means Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday is the day before Ash Wednesday, and Ash Wednesday, as everybody knows, is the beginning of the Lenten season, right? Which is 40 days. If you're Catholic, New Orleans is a very Catholic city. Most of the cities where you have some type of carnival festival, it's they're all based in Catholic belief of Lent, right? Where Fat Tuesday is supposed to be the day you get everything out, right? You're supposed to get, all your drinking, or your partying, or your sex, or your drugs, or your everything, right?
Oh,
Everything that you want to do,
Oh,
you get that out.
I didn't know
Yep.
that.
That's where the concept
Yep.
comes from,
Yep.
right? And then
Oh, shoot.
then
Let me take a
afterwards,
shot.
you church, you get your little ashes on your forehead, and you're good.
Yep.
40 days of no meat, no red meat, or whatever it might be, and
Oh,
that's
y'all, I
typically the
was
way it
trash
works.
at that growing up. I
So,
always hated the
so
meat.
we have those cultures. Those cultures span from Brazil to Trinidad and Tobago to Italy to New Orleans. All of these different cultures have some form of action of carnival. And in New Orleans, we just call it Mardi Gras, which in French, like I said, means Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
So Black
Such a
African
good
Indians
times.
are an
Whoa.
amazing tradition. When you're outside of that tourist shit, like you finally get to be a part of like real Mardi Gras traditions, and there are some major real Mardi Gras traditions that mix of mixing pot that New Orleans is. New Orleans is a culture that has had Spanish influence, French influence, but the largest influence obviously is that of Africans, right? Like
Right.
enslaved Black people were brought to New Orleans. One of the largest slave ports during slavery was here in the
wow.
city of New Orleans. So we had all of that. We also the original town from New Orleans is Bobancha. Bobancha is the indigenous and native name for New Orleans, and it means place of many languages. So even before white man came and colonized and raped and pillaged in this bastion that is the city of New Orleans, there were many different types of cultures, indigenous cultures that were meeting in this place as a sacred place to discuss trade and do beautiful things. So one of those things is with Indians, or Black masking Indians, as they're actually called. Mardi Gras Indians is a moniker created by white people, but Black masking Indians are the descendants of enslaved people who, at a certain point, escaped into the swamps that surrounded the city of New Orleans here in Louisiana. And it was rumored that a lot of indigenous and native people helped them to hide or to live off the land, to learn how to cultivate and utilize the herbs and the world around them for their own healing, for their own utilization in their own magic, etc. So Mardi Gras Indians came about, and for years these were actual like people here in New Orleans who decided to honor indigenous people by creating these suits and dyeing these suits that they saw people who came to New Orleans wear, right, which were beautiful with feathers. But then also in West Africa, we have this tradition called the masquerade, right, where, like, especially in Nigeria, we have the Agungun masquerade, and the Agungun masquerade is a way for us to connect with our ancestors, right? So you have all this culture swirling around, and you see that Black people in New Orleans took these traditions and they were able to hold on to these traditions in ways that they historically were not able to do. Sundays, Black people were allowed to go out into Congo Square and play drums, which was forbidden in most
Yes.
slave
Congo
colonies. Right?
Square.
So in Congo Square, out of Congo Square, jazz was created, and out of Congo Square, this idea of communing around music, this communal ritual around music for enslaved Africans and free people of color. Every Sunday to be able to have that. So tradition. Every year, what happens is at the end of Mardi Gras, starting on Ash Wednesday, the next day, you have what's called different Mardi Gras tribes like Fayayay or Yellow Pocahontas, or just a lot of different tribes that represent different wards and different neighborhoods. So what happened in the 1960s, it was a very, very lit. I'll say it like that. Like back in the day, when Mardi Gras Indian tribes would come out on Mardi Gras Day, it's called come out in mask on Mardi Gras Day, and elaborate costumes that have been sewn all year long, and the men do the sewing, right? So they sew all of their own costumes. They do this, interesting work that you can then look at and find in places that which then draws that same kind of diasporic line between all, right, that we've all been able to keep embedded in our genetic code. They would come out and they would be actual tribes representing. So Fayayay might not like Yellow Pocahontas, right? And back in the day, it got really violent. People were coming out with real hatchets. People were coming out with guns, and there was like a crazy, like violent thing happening. So there was a gentleman by the name of Big Chief Tootie Montana, and Big Chief Tootie Montana decided to change the culture of Mardi Gras Indians to be one of pride in the suit itself, right? So that's when you started finding people who were interested in creating these elaborate suits and sewing all year long, making the most beautiful. Go out and look at this pretty Indian here, right? Like anywhere else in the country, you call a cis man, he probably gets pretty pissed off in some capacity, right? Because of his insecurity. But in New Orleans, it's a matter of pride to be walking through the streets of New Orleans with your suit. So on Mardi Gras Day now,
hell yeah,
you'll see a tribe over here from the 9th Ward. You'll see a tribe from the 8th Ward, and they'll be walking in the streets. They'll be, you have the wild man, who's the guy that runs around. I read this show last night, and you saw Magic.
Yeah.
You do that in the streets, right? They're like running up in your face. They have these bull horns, and they're getting in your face, and they're jumping in, and they're clearing the path. Big queen and the big chief of the tribe, right?
Yeah.
So the big queen and the big tribe, and then you have the flag boy. The flag boy comes out, and he runs out ahead of the entire tribe and goes and communicates with the flag boy from the other tribe so that they can make sure that they're not interfering. And sometimes that interference happens. And when a battle and a show-off happens, it's one of the most incredible things you see, because they have these incredible ways. Like, I don't know how many of y'all have ever heard the song Iko Iko Ame. My flag boy told your flag boy, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
My flag boy told my flag boy. That's a New Orleans song, right? So that whole song is about Mardi Gras Indians.
I didn't even
Culture
know
is
that.
all about Mardi Gras Indians, right?
Yeah.
You're going to hear them talk about, how the big chief and big queen do things, and like that's what that culture is. And it's just like a big show of force, right? But it's a matter of pride. At the end of the day, they might have these arguments that are usually like set to a rhyme, like memorize or come on the fly with these incredible rhymes about their tribes, and like they're going back and forth until one of them yields, and then they allow people to walk through. But all of that is like very, very, very African, and like that's the thing that I love about New Orleans, and that's this part of New Orleans that most people who come here from Mardi Gras never, ever, ever get to see. If you ever come to see that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask. I have a couple questions. Now, my first question, even though after you said all this is going to probably seem a little light compared to what you were just saying, but the thing that I've always thought about when it came to New Orleans is the beignets. They're in
right.
I've never had a beignet.
We're talking all about the culture.
You talking about the beignet?
So I need to ask a couple questions about beignets.
Beignets are part of the culture too.
I know.
Well, beignets
I'll
are
pay
part
you
of
more.
culture, right? You go to I only want to go
Gotta
to New
have your
Orleans to get some
beignet.
beignets.
Right.
But I gotta ask you, do they got
Baby.
any cream? Or do they got any cream in them? Because I've never seen one open. Is there any cream in them?
No, I've never had a
So
beignet.
a beignet is like a fried ball of dough, essentially, and it's like and you put powdered sugar on top of it. However, this year there's a bakery called Adrian's Bakery on the West Bank of New Orleans. No, they ain't putting cream on them. They're glazing them, and like it is changed.
Oh, they glazing them? Oh, wow.
New Orleans, and it's got everybody here fucked up because nobody ever had a glazed beignet.
What?
So this year it's like,
Oh, wow. I know
They've been doing that.
Right.
Yeah, you would think.
I go for glazed donuts before I go for a damn
I like beignet. I don't eat donuts, but I eat a beignet
The
though.
powdered sugar thing is the thing. So there's a big stand here that's been here for over 100 years called Cafe du Monde. That's the most popular
Yep, Cafe du Monde.
I'm going to tell you right now, because you are there, what you need to do is create the cream-filled beignet, and I want my part. I want my cut in it.
Oh, look.
Because that's what's like.
I feel you, but I'm gonna tell you
Could
something
you
about New
imagine
Orleans
putting
people.
cream in it? Put strawberry.
I think it sounds great.
Filling,
But
cream cheese filling in it. What?
I'm not a New Orleans native. I'm a transplant here. I've been here 24 years, but I'm a transplant, and like New Orleans people would still beat my ass if I tried some shit like that. So people in New Orleans, unless it's people in New Orleans people,
must go to
like,
New Orleans and find yourself a local that's willing
down there,
to
I'm
do
giving
that.
them some strawberry.
Immediately they'd be like, y'all see what that nigga Aziz, that transplant did? Like, X, Y, and Z.
Transplant shit to New Orleans.
I can't.
Then she put some fucking cream in the beignet. I ain't get it. I ain't about to have
Oh my
that.
God.
All right.
Well, you know what?
So I want to go to the audience. If you guys have anything to say about anything that we've talked about here tonight, I'm going to go to the audience. So please raise your hand. Let's get to you guys. It is a short show tonight, so we can go to the soca party. And real quick, before I go to the audience, there's another question that I want to ask, a more serious question. Since Hurricane Katrina, have you seen changes, with Mardi Gras that have never been re-implemented because of Hurricane Katrina? Like, has it been completely fixed so many years later?
So, Hurricane Katrina really devastated the city. I was here for it, and it is a matter of trauma for I think a lot of folks who did live through it. New Orleans is not the same city. Gentrification has ravaged our city. A lot of our historically black neighborhoods were either destroyed by the storm, and which wasn't destroyed by the storm was destroyed through the process of gentrification, specifically white northern gentrification that came and displaced all of the citizens here. The traditional folk who owned their homes. The Ninth Ward, where I live right now, was historically one of the blackest neighborhoods, but also one of the highest levels of black home ownership in the city of New Orleans, after Gentilly and New Orleans East. In New Orleans during Katrina, before Katrina, black people owned their homes, and that has not been a reality ever since. Traditions for Mardi Gras, and with that, oh my goodness, absolutely. So a huge portion of our population left. We lost a good 30% of our black folks.
That's crazy.
And those who did come back either came back and ended up having to leave again because they just couldn't afford it. To give you an idea, in my neighborhood now, the median household, median house cost in my neighborhood is over $550,000 right now. Whereas pre-Katrina, you could have bought a home in this neighborhood from anywhere from $85,000 to $150,000.
Jesus! Oh my God!
Most, and I'm a New Yorker, but most in my neighborhood now, it's all hipster kids who move from Williamsburg. I'm from Brooklyn originally, and I saw them gentrify Brooklyn, and now I'm watching them gentrify New Orleans the exact same way. Airbnbs on every corner, no affordable housing. You know what I mean? No social programs to help individuals who really need it. And New Orleans is an economy that's based on tourism, right? So we have service industry. Like we have. Everybody's a cook, everybody's a bartender, everybody does this, everybody does that to please other folks. But we're at the same time, how do you make a living? How can you rent an apartment for $1,700 a month when you're making $275 as a waiter plus tips?
Man, that's so depressing.
New Orleans
With
is
the pandemic,
not
I'm
come back
sure
in the
it's
way,
worse.
but I will say this: I don't want to make it all negative, though. In the wake of Hurricane Katrina, I have watched the black people in this community build and create out of nothing, right? And that's that level
that's
of,
what
and I know
we do.
I don't like to use the word
That's
resilience
what we
also, but that
do.
level of resilience that exists here, and that level of resistance, and that level of we not let you take our and destroy our culture. The beautiful culture that everybody comes and consumes and loves. You know what I'm saying? Because without black people, New Orleans is nothing. Because
babies, wait a minute, let me get a hand clap. Because listen here.
Let me clap with you.
Okay.
We are survivors. We are survivors, and not only that, not only are we survivors, You know, we're creative. We're creative.
Right.
You know,
I
because
love
the
us
fact
too.
that we can make $1 out of 15 cents, we can make a
Period.
struggle
You
look
better
easy.
say it.
You
You
know,
better say it.
you will look at us
Girl.
and you will never know. We don't look like what we've been through. You know,
Mhm.
that's the thing. We do look like
Mhm.
it's
You can
what thing?
what the
I
recipe?
said a lot of things. Oh, I could give
I
you the
know your
recipe
hope.
and it still won't taste the same.
Exactly.
True.
Say it, girl.
That
Say
is
Come
true.
on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Say
I'm
it.
gonna just start making shirts with that on it and give you the
Yes.
recipe. Yeah, baby.
As you
For
should.
real.
As you should.
Yeah, tell you get your
I would buy
coins.
one for
You
my
know,
boyfriend's
and
mom.
I'm
Get
not
your
saying that other
coins.
cultures. I'm not saying that other cultures do not have that. I'm not saying that
Right.
other cultures do not have things that are admirable and things that they know how to do well. I can only speak to our culture though. I can only speak for what we do well and what we have
Mhm.
overcome and what we
Right.
continue to overcome. What we don't allow to break us. You know, not taking away from anybody else's culture because I'm sure that you guys have pride in your culture also. But
Right.
I
Absolutely.
just have such a love for our people. Like man,
Mhm.
we are the
Mhm.
truth. Like
For real.
seriously, and that, like, listen, we are unbeatable. So if you as a person don't believe that about yourself, look at the things they have come through and how far we've come and be proud of yourself and make sure that you try to carry yourself in a way that you're not embarrassing us, like you're not embarrassing yourself, because our people have been through way too much. We've been through way too much
Exactly.
to do them a we can't do that to them, like, you know, because then
Exactly.
what have they done that for? It has been in vain, and it's not man, it's not. So we
Speak on it.
strive to
Speak
do
on
better,
it.
y'all. We gotta strive to do
Oh, no,
better.
that's okay.
You know, for real. We gotta strive to do better.
I
So
don't
let's
like
go
to
to the
embarrass
audience.
myself.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, you a walking embarrassment, baby. Yeah, yeah, we know. We don't even
Period.
we don't even
People
look
are
at you and see us
unsavable,
though.
Rock.
You're so young.
We know.
Not the
He like,
y'all.
I didn't even know you was one of us, my brother. I didn't even know that. Like, I had no clue.
be like Rock.
You need some sun. You need some sun, son. Sure. You need some sun.
Rock is a free Negro. Rock is a
You
free
know
Negro.
what?
Be like
Yeah.
Rock.
I cannot.
Y'all
I
stupid.
cannot.
Sorry.
Shoot. Y'all
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, our friendship is probably null and void.
Oh,
That's
Rock
what
sent
I'm
me
Shut
picture
up.
of
He
him.
sent it to his
Yeah.
Facebook.
Chocolate,
Okay.
please.
He's trying to find her. Timmy, have you seen
I haven't
her?
found my AltspaceVR boo yet. I'm still taking the application.
Yes, yes. What do you say to about you get a special pass the man in the middle like he run anything? I will kick you in your office boo out of this job.
Oh my god.
Not in his AltspaceVR boo.
Yes, and boo.
And his
let's
office
go.
boo.
Let's go to you guys and see if you guys have anything to give to this topic. Jerry the tire guy was on here, but I think he left. I'm gonna have to cuss him out. I see. For real.
Yeah, you are
'Cause
gonna
he
have to
be
cuss him out.
yeah. Where he at? Yeah, let me message him. Okay, Kiki Smith, we don't have a mic, but we are going to put you on air. So please get ready to unmute yourself so you can speak, please. Wait, I don't think I can do it. Yeah, can you do it, Rock?
Check, check. Microphone check.
Okay.
All right, we can hear you.
I
gotta check
I
'em
got
then,
here
boo.
late.
It's okay.
No,
I got
that's
here
okay.
late. Sorry.
It's
I wanted to
alright.
come in
It's
earlier,
okay.
but I had some work meetings. Hi guys.
All right.
Girl,
Well,
we
thank
see
you
the
for
struggle.
coming.
Welcome.
See the
We
struggle.
appreciate you coming. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. I'm so sorry I missed it. I feel like I would have a whole bunch of questions. This is my first visit to your show.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
It's super
Well,
cool.
I'll ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
How about
Sure.
that? Are you familiar? Are you familiar with Mardi Gras? Have you ever
A little
experienced
bit.
it?
I've
Okay.
never been. I've always wanted to go to New Orleans, but I haven't been yet.
Yes, me either. Me either. So, do you think it's something that you would be interested in doing, maybe in
Oh,
in the future?
totally. Any day. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Any
I'm
day.
pretty sure.
Any day.
I'm pretty sure they're struggling after the pandemic. That's another thing too. We have to pay attention to the fact that a lot of tourist cities are struggling because of the pandemic. So I guess once we get once we get back to normal, we as people have to go and try to get an influx of cash into these cities to be able to help people to survive. And start
Please do that.
going to visit them again.
Because New Orleans is known for having events all the time.
Yeah,
they're always hosting some.
To give you an idea,
like
I've never seen a day like this where there's not a single person on the street. Or Mardi Gras,
See,
there's typically millions of people on the street right now.
It's sad. It's sad, and I try not to think about it too much because it's overwhelming. With the change that it is like a movie, and it's like a horror story at that. So when we get back to normal, just pay attention to the cities that the smaller businesses that need the help, and try to get there if you can. If you've never been, go to some places that
Get
you've
your
never been
vaccinations. Get your vaccinations.
Hell yeah.
If that's what you're into, yes, you get your vaccination.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm still
Absolutely.
That. Yeah,
It's a little shaky.
If you can.
Yeah.
I'm not
it's a little
taking
shaky.
intravenous drugs, guys. This is a PSA for Pleasure Punch. Please take your intravenous drugs. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Pleasure punch. All right. Well, thank you, Kiki. Thank you so much. We appreciate having you, and hopefully you'll come to another show in the future. All right.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. All right. You're welcome. All right. Let's go to.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
We can hear you. Yes.
We're here.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, there you go.
No problem. Two things. First and foremost, the man in the middle. What's your name?
Aziz.
Okay. Aziz. All right, Aziz. I want to say, look,
Aziz.
Aziz. All right,
Yes.
Aziz. I'm from New Orleans. I'm a New Orleans native. But I'm gonna say I'm impressed by how much you know about my city. So that's one thing. All right. So you did your homework. I commend you for that one. I also agree with you with the whole jelly donut thing, because that's what it is. I too vote against putting jelly in beignets. That's all it is. Donut.
Right.
All right. So you want it, and we will not even frown upon that.
Right.
So,
I learned the hard way over these 24 years of being I ain't
no jelly in beignet. No.
Beignet is about to become like a nighttime horror story in
The glaze is a stretch, but I was willing to try the glaze, but not the jelly.
I'll tell you, it's fire, brother.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
Look, Adrian's on the West Bank. If you can get there at some point, do it. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around sometime next week.
Everybody likes cream filled something. Don't do that. If it ain't got no cream in it, I don't want it.
Right. That's what's up.
That was dang. Well, see, listen, that's what's crazy. See, I am not familiar with your city or your traditions.
But I tell you, though, I told you.
Right. You got to be careful. You got to be careful encroaching on other people's traditions and their beliefs.
So let me just say something about that. So, like in real talk, New Orleans is a city that I think a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about, right? And like, if you come here, if you decide to move here, you always must yield to like native New Orleanians. I don't care what it is that you think you know, but like native New Orleans will tell you real quick this ain't your shit. If you can't do what's high school here, fucking up. So it's a joke.
Another thing that I'm interested in, and ladies, you will agree with me, is the men in New Orleans, because like they be fine, but I can't understand them a lot of the time.
I don't need to understand them. I love when they talk.
I can't understand. I love it.
I have not met New Orleans.
say it again.
I don't need to.
Just say it again. Make a block. Make a block. I said what? Okay, baby.
All right, let's go to straight. Please, Kevin, on air. Please, let us know what you. I think that's your name.
DD, girl, we here.
Listen.
Don't play,
girl. Okay. Music.
I got
like it when they know how to bounce.
Hold on. Can we get
right,
Straker?
Are
you there? Anybody with a New Orleans accent, in want to talk?
Anybody with a New Orleans accent want to say something?
A man though, not a female. I mean, for the man, they want to hear y'all, but because no boy is from New Orleans, but he sound like it. He ain't sound like
don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. Like you do.
Say it, bro.
I didn't hear a baby. How do you say it? Baby? I ain't hear it. I didn't hear it. Baby, I'm not judging. Put him back on the mic. I don't know.
It's with Donna.
Maybe he got
it's with Donna or with Finished.
Hey, I don't know.
Forever go down in history.
Listen.
I'm telling you. Now, New York is number one on my list. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. New York, man. Oh, that accent ain't
Jay.
Show.
Jay, I'm going to agree with you on that.
It's real nice.
I got a whole...
It's nice. Yeah, I like a country boy.
That's
what
country boy. Country? Girl, country.
I love country boys.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. I like a country boy.
It's dangerous.
I don't know.
It's dangerous, baby. It's
them country boys, don't fall asleep on them.
In a whole nother direction.
We sure have.
Keep in mind, poor women up here.
Yeah. With the New York.
Keep in mind. And we trying to buy a little time because we have to.
We got a little time. Right. So y'all got a little bit longer. That's okay. A little bit longer.
So but anyway,
ain't nobody had no accent.
Nobody.
No.
Yeah. Now we country boys, and my VR husband has a country accent.
Who is that?
Yeah,
he real country. Will up there.
Will
right up there,
yeah,
girl.
Will
There you
got,
go.
yeah, Will got that accent.
Where he at?
Will definitely got that accent.
Man, look
He got
at
that
him.
accent.
Look, oh, he hit on my nerves. He hit on my.
I can't believe y'all still together.
He hit on my nerves. Don't get him outside. Y'all see what he They got that together. I can't stand him. That's funny.
It's boss.
He is
crazy.
Look. What's happening up there?
Look at him.
See, he with his crew. He with his crew.
Yeah.
He with his crew.
Oh my God.
It's the party right there. He happy. Look.
Right.
Look. What you talking about, Sean? What you saying? What's good?
Hey,
yeah, I'm calling you out.
Oh, damn. He coming for you now.
Hey, say
No, he ain't.
Say
If he coming.
How bomb is that to be in here in VR though? But hold on, how bomb is that to be in here in VR with your people that you are with in real life? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think that is so.
I love it.
Like, I think that is so cool. Like, to be in here with your girls, with your family. I don't feel like they should be in here together. I don't feel like they should be in here together.
I don't either. It's a little dangerous.
That should not be allowed.
Shout out to Easy Faith. of 8 years,
Oh,
military love
okay.
right there, easy faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Outside of the VR,
Welcome.
come on. That's my military sister. Yes, got it.
We have some prominent
Show
couples
some love.
in here. We have some prominent couples in here that are in here with their significant other, their husband, their wives, like, you know, Jules and her husband. Like, you know, they are definitely somebody to model yourselves after. Yes. You don't see him, but always when you see him,
oh, but she representing.
It ain't.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen here. Don't even think about it. Don't get his way. Not even for a second. Don't get.
Yes, they plays no games. Don't even
Jules
play.
not.
For real.
Jules don't
Oh,
play.
she plays
No,
no games.
not.
She plays no games.
Zero
No
games.
games.
You know
Not
what?
a
Right,
game.
Jules? It's okay. Right.
Don't do it.
No
Steer
games.
clear. Steer clear. It ain't what you want. That ain't what you want.
Right.
That's New York.
Not at all.
That's New York.
What you want.
Right.
Don't get that
That's
New York on this stand right here. That New York
New
right
Yorkers
there.
are a whole different breed. They breed by themselves. I don't care what nobody says. People that breed by themselves, born and bred in New York, yeah, you do not want to mess with them people. You don't want to do
don't
it.
fuck with us.
And they're some upstanding people. I have
Y'all
not
heard
met
that?
a New Yorker yet that I do not like.
What does he say? What does he say? He said, "Don't fuck with us."
Don't do it.
You'll get fucked up.
Oh my God.
Don't the
Don't
renew
do
the
it.
New Yorker
I can say
card
that
like
this
every
smile.
5 years or something? Is
Oh.
that how they maintain
No,
the
but when you're a New Yorker,
Look,
you
I
a New
fumble all the
Yorker.
time. So
What?
you a New Yorker.
Ain't
That shit
no
is in
reason.
my veins for life.
Okay.
That all day long. Like, from the
They
beginning.
go hard for each other. They go hard for each other. My girl want to talk. Let's go ahead and hear that, man. Y'all ain't ready. We're gonna put her. Oh, I'm so scared to do this. We're gonna put her on air. We're gonna put her on air. Come on, Jules.
Yeah.
Yo, what it do, Aziz? You know what it is.
No,
All right, cut the mic off. Cut the mic off. Cut the mic off.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, it's always a party with New York in the building. Is that my G? You know what it is?
All right, cut the mic off. Cut the mic off.
And then here comes
New York and New Jersey is the same. Like,
Cut the mic off. Cut the mic off.
But hold on, boss.
No, Jersey and New York are not the same, but you have to understand New York City is its own everything, right? They boroughs don't even like each other. You from Queens, I'm looking at you crazy because I'm from Brooklyn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're from Manhattan, I'm like, if you're from the Bronx, I'm looking at the Rats. I mean, we very much like in our own borough. And Staten Island don't even exist. We don't even acknowledge Staten Island. Give it to Jersey. Put it with Rockefeller. Put it with Rockefeller.
Yo, I don't know what you call God MC came from Staten Island. Rakim from Staten Island. Shut your mouth, girl. Don't disrespect Staten
I'll be
Island.
sure little mother.
Don't disrespect Staten Island.
No, but
That's
for real,
funny.
New Orleans is, boss, you gotta go to New Orleans. New Orleans is fantastic. New Orleans is the only place in the world that are it's fantastic. And what they say, right? And what they say, the dudes is water. So everybody water and baby. Everybody baby and water. Come on, but no, I don't want to put you. But you know what I will say about New York, and this is what I guess you guys had to be tough because no matter where you go, there's rats. No matter where you go, it could be the cleanest part. I'm just being honest. It could be the cleanest part. It could be like you could be in a high-rise mansion, you know, whatever,
Look, man,
and you still gonna have
there.
rats.
What do you
I
expect?
don't know. You know, so you gotta be tough because I couldn't live with no rats. Well, first of all, boss, number one, not
York City is infested with rats. That's they are rats. But
They say the
if you
same
go to
thing
Long
about Florida.
Island, if you go to Yonkers, right? You can't necessarily say that. Also, I wasn't born in New York. I was born in the DMV, so that's a double whammy because I'll bust your butt from DC to Brooklyn. So that right there, don't even get it twisted. That's a whole thing. That's a
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
got
family
rats
for
in
you.
it. Brooklyn got a bunch of rats. Brooklyn got a bunch of
Right
rats.
over there, called Rocket Power. How you doing? You want some cheese?
Rock. You feel me?
Okay,
Because we got a lot of human rats walking around that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, crazy.
All right. Battle of the bureaus. Yeah, whatever. Okay,
Someone just said Battle of the Bureaus.
I can't say it.
They have to come out like Beauty and the Beast style singing and shit.
You know, a lot of men for real. Okay, so
New York can't top Jersey.
JP Brooks wants to say something. Can you please put him on air?
Me from Boston is just up here quiet as hell. Like, y'all can fight.
I like Boston accents though too, and Maryland. I didn't even realize they had accents.
Hey, just give me an accent.
Like no one with a
Just give me
Boston
an accent.
because
I'll take it
even
off.
someone with a Boston accent.
He's on air. He's on air.
Even someone wrote it, if never can understand the Boston accent. Those people sound crazy to my ass.
Wahlberg.
JP Brooks is on air.
We don't fuck with Boston.
Mark Wahlberg's burgers cost too much money. I ain't never had them. They have a burger chain up around here called Wahlburgers.
Yeah, they got it in
I
Vegas.
heard of that.
I didn't get it when I went to Vegas. Yeah, let's let JP talk. Go ahead, JP Brooks. Go ahead. You got the floor. You got the floor. Y'all quit raising y'all's hand if y'all ain't gonna be talking. He probably fell asleep because he been up there. He was up there before Jules. I ain't gonna lie, but people take precedence.
That's cold, right? That's cold.
I apologize. I'm just being honest. Okay. All right. Wait, who put Striker back on the mic? I know that's you, Rocket Dollar. Come on, man. He talked the first time. He don't get to talk another time. But 504, ain't 504 New Orleans?
Yeah, that's New Orleans.
Yeah,
That's a good call.
that's how you know I like that accent. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
They call them the 504 boys. The 504 boys.
Okay, go ahead, JP Brooks. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up with that trip to Vegas that y'all was talking about earlier?
So we are going to try to have that happen probably in September after the pandemic dies down. Because I'm definitely not going until it gets safer. I don't care what anybody else feels. I'm not doing it. So yeah, but I can dig it. Be there.
I totally agree. Because I ain't going unless it's safe.
Because we've all created friendships in here. We've spent a lot of time together. So I just would like for us all to get together in a party city and kick it. Like it would be
that's what's up. That's what's up. Just let me know. Give me the information, and I'll make it happen.
Now,
also next year,
don't bring your significant other.
Right. Better come along. Don't want nobody to call you out.
If y'all ain't doing Bible service, you can't hang out with me.
You know what?
This nigga stuck early.
Oh my God! He gonna be buying my bottles for real.
I'd be like, yeah, a bottle of Moet is $470.
Yeah, I'll give you a bottle of water, Rob. I'll give you a bottle of water.
Okay, and I don't drink, so yeah, I don't need a bottle. So yeah, it's not gonna happen for real. Yeah, like okay, well I'll give it to you. I got you, boo. But some of y'all gonna have to buy the bottle. I ain't buying the bottle. I'm gonna let you know that. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We good. Yeah. No, you're right. Okay. All right. So anyway, all right, you guys. So next, Saturday, as you all may know, or some of you don't know, Jules has the fire radio show that starts at 9 p.m. on Saturdays, and for some odd reason, I will be the guest on that show. I ain't looking forward to it. I'm just let y'all know that right now.
Thoughts get roasted.
I don't know about no, it ain't about. I'm sure I'll be roasted by people in the audience, not by my girl. My girl, my girl ain't gonna roast me. But,
Jules ain't gonna let that happen.
No,
she don't allow no disrespect. She don't allow no disrespect.
Come on,
right?
But yeah. So I will be interviewed, and we will be talking about some past things that has happened here in AltspaceVR, and what friendship means to me, and how you mend them and get back to them after breaking them. Just, I guess, giving you guys an insight as to what makes boss, because a lot of you think you know me. I will tell you that you really don't. You have no clue, and the perception is being misperceived, and I don't like it. So I guess that's why I'm going to do the show, in order to give you guys some clarity on who I am and what I stand for. So please come. I will not be doing boss. Yeah, I won't be doing it. I'll be doing any cursing on the show. It's a family show, so I won't be allowed to cuss. Oh, God. Y'all gonna see that I am able to do that also. Without fuck you, yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so it's sexy ready now.
He said 10:30, so we got 20 more minutes.
I'm sick of him.
I know. It's gonna be nice though. If anybody came to the event last night that we had, you saw those beautiful costumes that RC made for us. So those costumes would be at the event tonight. Nobody can wear them.
That I wasn't allowed to wear.
They should be there.
I ain't nobody. No,
they should be there tonight. Am I right, RC?
Are they there tonight? Throw some hearts, RC.
Are they going to be here tonight, RC?
What?
So people can try them on, because everybody wanted to be in those. Everybody wanted to be in them last night. She sent in the message.
RC,
they'll be in there. Okay, she just said they'll be there. See?
Did you put mine?
This is your time.
I have a certain one that everybody can't wear. So did y'all put it
which
on
one?
Make sure that... No. Man,
There's somebody on stage.
Somebody on stage? Oh, crap.
No. I mean, as a little get on stage, Henry. Sorry, my bad.
We're about to get to kicking somebody. I can kick somebody.
Wait. I just said they running bets. So y'all running bets on if I'm a cuss or not?
What?
Y'all running
bets? He is not right.
Y'all running bets?
He is not right. He is not right. Oh my God.
For real.
That's put a wheel
up at the show. Like, we'll boss better not curse on the show. Yeah, we'll boss better not curse.
Crazy boss.
For real.
Do we want to to the stage?
Yeah,
you said what now,
Desi? Yes.
Okay.
Let's bring Desi to the stage. Desi, please go ahead on the mic.
Hey y'all, it's a pleasure to be here. How y'all doing?
Thank you for being here.
Good.
Thank you so much. It is an honor to meet you all, and so I'm pretty new to AltspaceVR, and if y'all probably see me pop up in y'all worlds a lot, real randomly, and I'm really only here primarily to network and also to build community, and so I'm really excited about the opportunity. I'm in Mexico right now around no Black people, so when I come to y'all and I feel like I'm just talking, it's literally because outside of my family, I'm lonely as fuck. All right. At Club Afrique or something like that. Very nice place. Afrique. Yes. And we were talking, and I asked him about his vision for the future of the Black community here in AltspaceVR, as he was telling me that he's been here for 5 years or so. And I had the pleasure of speaking with Jules and Rockadala this week, and at the Hall of Fame, and I'm like, y'all are really doing some beautiful things here in the meta world, in the metaverse. And so I'm really excited about that. And I'm like, okay, so I have a panel of sisters right here. I want to know, what is your future of the culture? And just in alt space, but in the metaverse as a whole. Like, where do you see the culture going forward? Because we know every time we do something in saucy, nobody has the flavor. They try to duplicate it, they can't. Where do you see this going, like in the future, between the next, I mean, short term, mid-term, long-term goals? Because I'm so excited. I'm new, but I'm like, I see this going so far into the future, like Afrofuturists, like spaceships. What do y'all see?
For me, I'm not gonna lie to you. Go ahead. You go ahead first. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. Well, because for me, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this was just something that was asked of me to do the show, because of my personality and because I rock with Rockadella so hard. I was more than willing to do it. The reason why I continue it is because I feel like it definitely helps the alt space community, be it black, white, purple, or green. It brings us together and gives people space to be able to talk and speak about things that they may not be comfortable speaking about otherwise. Because there's so many times that I don't want to do the show. There's so many times I just want to walk away and I just want to quit, but I don't, because of y'all, like, because of the people that I know come, week after week, and they look forward to it, and it's a bright spot in their life, here and talk about. It's evidently needed because we have at least 50 people every week, and that right there says a lot. So as far as future endeavors, I don't know. I'm open to anything that will unify our people, because we are so disconnected. We're probably the most disconnected community. you know um and it's sad because we're the strongest. I'm just going to say that we are the strongest community, but we are the most disconnected. And the reason why we are the most disconnected, because we don't trust. And the reason why we don't trust is because we have been battered and bruised by others, and we are bringing it into our own community. So even in alt space, it has happened. And there's a lot of people that right now, today, I do not speak to. But I am always willing to fix that because they are my people. So don't ever think because I have fallen out with somebody that I do not have the ability or the desire to fix it, because I do. Because you are my sisters, you are my brothers, and we are up in arms with others right now, and we need to unite. That's something that we have to do. We will not be able to conquer the things that have been done to us without being together. It's not going to work unless we unify and we have each other's back 100% as they have each other's. And that's just the truth. So future wise, I'm open to anything. Like, I really am. I am open to anything that means furthering our people and for us to learn how to love one another and support one another the way that they do. That's it. That's that for me.
Didi, when you go?
I'm real simple though, right? Let me see. Hey y'all, I'm real simple. I think that this is gonna let us get deeper inside, right? Because people who know me personally, it's not many, but people who know me personally, I'm very, very spiritual. So those who know me spiritually will know I go deep within, and I hope this will allow people to find their spirituality. I'm not talking religious, I'm talking spirituality. Because right here, all we got is spirit, right? I don't know, I don't have a physical body, I don't have nothing physical holding. Can you hear me?
You're breaking up.
You're breaking up. I'm gonna come back.
I want it to be clear. Yeah, I want it to be clear. You're breaking up. So can you just re-enter, honey?
Re-enter.
Okay, re-enter. Yeah.
Are we all breaking up or what?
No, you're not breaking up.
No, you guys sound fine to me.
Okay.
All right, then.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It'll take her a couple seconds. I don't want to go into somebody else speaking. I want her to be able to finish her point. So let's give her
Absolutely.
a couple. She's
there she
coming
go.
in right now. You don't get to on air and amplify.
Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to be real quick so everybody else can get in. But I'm very spiritual, so I'm hoping that this experience that we are all in right now will allow us to go deeper, because so many people are so physical that they don't go within
And this right here, you can only go within. So when people say like, I don't see this is a game, and they don't believe like you can actually fall for people and you can actually go deep. This all you got. This is spiritual right here. I'm deep. The people who know me, that know me know I'm very deep and I'm very spiritual. It's nothing physical, like nothing physical. So I hope that this will allow us to go deep, and we powerful though, y'all. So when people talk about meditation and all this stuff, come on, like it's real deep. So we are very, very powerful, and I hope that this right here, just a little bit of this, will allow us to go deep inside ourselves, to dig deeper into what we really, really have. Because as we see, man, I'm gonna tell you, everybody here is more powerful than some of the people that I'm around every day. Like I see so much, I see so much. Sorry, my son just popped in here. Sorry. I see so much strength and so much power up in here with the people that we are around every day. I'm like, I tell people, I'm like, y'all don't understand. When y'all come into art space, these people are talented. They are creative. They are at another level. But you ain't got, you can't show nothing but that. I can't show my butt. I can't show my looks. I can't show none of that. You get this little picture of me, right? But I can show all the talent I got. Come on, somebody. Can I get an amen? All you can do is show power. So I'm hoping that this experience right here will open us up from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? And bring us to another level. Because I see the power that we have, not just us as black people, but everybody. But I see the power because right now all we have is the inside of people. So when they show you who they are, believe them. Because they're showing you exactly what the inside is. I don't care about the cute face, the body, none of that. They're showing you exactly who they are. So when you ask that question to me, and I sit back and I'm in the business, I'm watching everything. I'm watching the powers that we have. I'm watching everybody's from inside out. Because that's all you got to show me. Every avatar look like the next person. It might be dressed differently. I like your fro, boo. I couldn't rock it, but I love it. I love everything about us. And we look how creative we are with just what we got on. Come on, like we all got the same shirt, but we make it different. So we all got that inside of us. And I'm hoping. I'm sorry, I got hyped up because I went deep. But I'm hoping that this. I'm for real though. I'm hoping that this take us to another level spiritually, because that's where our power is. It has nothing to do with physical. All that's gonna die. You know what I'm saying? You can get in a car accident. Something can happen tomorrow, and all you got is the inside. So I'm hoping that this right here will start revealing the powers that we have in the inside. And I'm out. You know what I'm saying? My baby clapping for me. You better clap loud. I'm on stage now. I got hyped up. I'm sorry.
She didn't want to get up here. I knew she was gonna be able to do this.
I can't tell that she's shy. Let's just say that.
I'm just there.
Message.
Embrace
I love your
power.
message.
Embrace your power. Embrace your talent. You know. So what about you, Pleasure? What do you have planned for the future? What plans do you have? Anything? Go on, amplify.
Amplify.
I mean, yeah, for all things I just did it, because I'm a ride or die kind of friend, and my boss Steven needed me. I was here, and I got a big opinion, so I do got a big opinion about that. And I really enjoy being an ally for the Black community and voicing my opinion and social, economic justice. So that's something that's really important to me, and if I can get it out to as many people as possible, then I feel like I'm doing something. So I really like speaking my opinion and speaking my voice, and even though I look like a mad white girl, I am Hispanic, so I have a little bit of red, I guess, a little bit of red. But I love this community, and I love everybody in this community, and everybody showed me nothing but love, and I would love to be within it and help as much as I can, and you know, just be in it, be a part of it, because like they were saying, this is everybody's like real personalities coming to life in a way that has never happened before, and it's really exciting being a part of a new community and a new wave of entertainment that people are going through. And so I get very excited to come onto the show, even though sometimes I am tired and I do need a coffee at like 7 o'clock at night. I love y'all.
We love you too, and you are a great addition to the show. I'm glad to have you.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
I love your love for us. Like, you know what I mean? I love that. I feel like, you know, it's an amazing thing. It's not fake. It's not forced. You know what I mean? You have a genuine love for the Black community. Like you guys have your own, you know, obstacles that you have to go through, you know, your own hindrances, and I understand that. But you know, when we're talking about us, you talk about us. That's the thing too. When you're talking about things that go on within the community, when you're speaking about that, let's keep it to that community. We're not saying that nothing is going on with other communities, but at the time when we're speaking about our community. So let us go ahead and focus on that, because we need it right now. But let's put Markham on the mic. Let's put Markham back on the mic. The one that's, I think he's from New Orleans, but I haven't heard the accent. I didn't hear the accent.
Oh, you guys can start calling you Bebe.
Well, the hand raise is a mistake, but I'm glad it happened, because no, I'm not. I'm native. Okay, I need to explain the accent thing.
I do hear the southern accent. I hear it. It's there.
I don't.
I grew up half my life in. I'm a Puerto Rican. All right, I've been in New Orleans since. I've been in New Orleans since. Yeah, St. Petersburg, but I've been in New Orleans since I was about 12. So yeah, that's why you don't hear the accent, but you hear it somewhat. So that's a good thing.
Well, you're pronouncing it correctly, New Orleans.
She does.
She does. I was born in Texas. And I grew up in Boston my whole life, but people always know that my southern comes out because I say yes, ma'am, to everybody. My teachers in grade school used to get so mad at me because I'd be like, yes, ma'am, and they'd be like, don't call me that. I'm not old. I'd be like,
Right.
Yeah, I like that shit.
I'm trying to get my wife in the server about the room.
I think it's Merkin.
tell her I said hi though.
That's his echoing.
Well, it's not even that. It's closed because it'll close up after the event is over. People can't get in. You know, that's the thing. You gotta fix your mic.
It's me?
Yes,
what happened?
Yeah, that's you.
Girl, you ran up
Don't
on me
blame
like
me.
that. Okay, like what I do?
I'm sorry for blaming you.
That's my fault.
But what happened?
Yeah, we can hear ourselves.
Check your audio settings. Make sure you're on audio Android input.
All right, I'm going to click off air, but that's all I want to say, y'all.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you.
I actually do have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
So you said that New Orleans, Louisiana, was a really spiritual area, and so what are some spiritual traditions that people do? Because a celebration of life that I know is the Dia de los Muertos for Mexican people, which is what I'm accustomed to. I don't celebrate it, but I've learned a lot about it because I've loved my culture. So what are some spiritual traditions?
So like we have a lot of traditions. So there's a certain amount of celebration of thought. So New Orleans was really founded, a huge portion of the community that came to New Orleans after the Haitian Revolution brought along with them voodoo. So that's why a lot of people hear about voodoo in New Orleans. Voodoo is just kind of the merging of Ifa and Catholicism. So, there's especially in the Black community, and even starting to expand outside of the Black community, there's a lot of people who are starting to practice traditional African indigenous religions. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of them show like worship, or I should say veneration, and we have an academy that's based here in New Orleans that is doing it in conjunction with some Oyas and over in Nigeria. So I think that's really kind of the fastest and most rapid growing thing. But we're a very non-traditional city when it comes to spirituality. However, there's a huge like Orthodox kind of Christian like movement as well. But like everybody dabbles in the other. But like especially if you're Black, like it's their ancestry. Like a lot of us had to suppress our traditional religion when we were enslaved and brought here. So, fortunately, New Orleans was able to circumvent that.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you guys, we're coming to an end. Is Sexy ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. We thank you guys again for coming
Thank
and
you so much for
enjoying
having me
another.
tonight. I'm really grateful.
You're so welcome.
Thank you, Aziz. Wait a minute. Can you say goodbye in every language?
Yeah.
Yes. Man in the middle in every language. Man in the middle in every language. You're stupid.
I'm just going to say goodbye. All right, so, au revoir. C'est vraiment un plaisir faire cette chose.
Y'all missing it.
Merci pour ça. Auf Wiedersehen. Yep.
Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. I know that. They said I'm a Project Runway.
Well, adios, motherfuckers.
Oh, wait a minute before we get off of here. Guys, we're about to go to Carnival Tuesday, so this is going to be our SOCA event for Metal Culture. So we're about to take the party over there, basically. And if you didn't get to put the costumes on, put them on now.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Thank you for coming out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love some of y'all. Hey. Let the good times go. Happy Mardi Gras.
Thank you for supporting me.
Thank you. All right, get over there.
Yeah, who's open the portal? Anybody? Nobody?
I don't have a portal.
I think I
just
should.
got an enter. That's all I have over here.
I think I should do a portal.
It should be up there, y'all. It should be up there. In your events. Follow.
No, I don't have. I just have an enter too. I'll see y'all over there.
Oh, y'all rude.
Straight up.
That's a bullshit.
Look, I might be late. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I gotta go to my dog and pass some water. They're sitting here just staring at me through the crack of their headset.
Yeah. You're like, feed me, I'm dying.
Keep